Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bradu. I'm playing Shadowdark Terra Invictus solo. And let's see, the last thing we did was ran into some Murado Knights while we are trying to track down the burglar who framed Thane. She was on the run from us. Now she's on the run from the Knights as well because I kind of determined the prompts that I had from that was like defeat trust, invite people, propose war. So you kind of put all that together, and I think what happened is they were patrolling the area, saw her, halt, come here, identify yourself, and she attacked and then booked it. So she hurt one of them and got away. So they're angry. We're trying to catch her. They're kind of like, dead or alive, get her, whatever. That's kind of where I'm going with that. So that was how we ended last time. We also have a discovery potentially in this area. We already did the random encounter coming into this hex. That was the knights. So a discovery is a DC 9 intelligence check. And we have Abbott doing discoveries. He crushed it. So I looked at this ahead of time so I would kind of know what was going on. So what's going to happen is we see in the clearing we see kind of some sheep off in the distance, and we see these humanoid type figures. Maybe not totally humanoid, but kind of humanoid. Don't know how far away it. Let's say it's far away enough that we can not exactly identify them, but they kill a sheep and they take it away. And we're gonna try and figure out what's going on there. So we are gonna follow them. They're carrying a sheep. I don't even think I need to make a roll to like track them because we didn't lose sight of them. So we are gonna follow them back to their hideout and maybe like kind of interrogate them. So let's see. So we got, I'm sure I've used this map before, but I figured it was kind of a good hideout hideout map. So we follow them to this, they go into this cave thing. It's a mine, but a hideout. I'm missing somebody? Yeah. Nah. Okay, how are we going to approach this situation? Um, I don't think we want to just like attack or anything. We're just trying to figure out what's going on. Why are they stealing or killing sheep? So I'm gonna have Abbott maybe uh, go in and kind of announce his presence and say, he'd like a word with them. How do they react? Let's just do a reaction check. Well, I kind of know. Actually, I kind of know how they're going to react. A little bit. Okay, so we are going to say somebody comes out to talk, and we're kind of behind Abbott here. And we ask, what's going on? Why are you killing sheep? And even from here, we can smell this is. Dang it, we lost our focus. This is a horrid smelling, foul, whatever is going on in there. Dead sheep, right? Gross. Uh, so we're going to ask, what they're doing. Why are they killing sheep? He's going to say for food, obviously. We've got to survive. We've got to live out here. Is there anything more to it? I feel like this is a weirder situation than that, but I can't quite tell, and I can't get the damn thing to focus. Let me try one more time. I wish I could learn what that trick is. See there? That's nice and focused, right? If I put it back down, will it refocus? Nope. Sure as hell won't. Son of a bitch. Okay, so we're kind of interrogating him a little bit, and maybe we tell them they got to stop killing the wildlife. But they got to live. And while we're doing this, I think we start to hear some music from the cave. And I am going to roll that they are playing their music. Satyrs have pipe music. Uh, we have to make charisma check versus DC 12. All of us. And I'm going to say all of us. Marvin would be up here with us, I guess. Maybe not. Alfonso. Okay, DC 12 charisma. Here we go. Abbott. 2. Abbott is dazed. Thane. 7. He is dazed. Orgo. 8. Oh my god. 12. He's gonna be dazed. We gotta have one guy make it, don't we? What does dazed do? Cannot take actions. Oh my god. Marvin. Marvin is safe. And Marvin might not be as visible either, because he is my thief. And Nura. And Nura is safe as long as she's got charisma. Oh, she is high charisma. That's right. She's our charisma leader, kind of. I was thinking about this. I did a little. I was trying to decide different roles. So Nura, our ranger, is not doing everything. So I was trying to decide different roles for different people. And I think Abbott is going to be our talker when it's like intimidation type thing. Oh good, there it focused again. This sort of thing where he's like, hey, you got to have a little muscle there. And Nura is going to be our like let's calm situations down talker because she's got high charisma too. So anyway, that was just an aside, something I was thinking about with the group. So where are we? We have 3 dazed. I'm going to put them down. And Nura and Marvin are going to be like, what the heck is going on? What is going on? Do we roll initiative here? I don't know that they really want to fight, but they did. But we might attack after that, right? I think Marvin's going to attack. So I think we're going to see how stealthy Marvin was. So he gets an advantage on a stealth check. No. He needs an 18. He's got a high number though. Yeah, it's a +4. So he's low. So he can still attack but not. So okay, Marvin's going to attack. He's got a crossbow +6. No, not close at all. And is this where Nura tries to talk instead? I don't think so. I think we have to attack. Yep, I'm going to go for attacks. Sorry, Nura might do that, but I don't know that we have a good situation here, to be honest with you. Nura. She would attack with a long bow. 9. That's not even going to be close to hit. We're screwed. Oh, I didn't even roll initiative either. Well, I guess I gave them the first initiative so it wouldn't make sense. It wasn't really surprise, but I gave them initiative by allowing them to use their attack. Let's say, so there's 3 of them. Let's say this guy who got attacked will run in. He's going to attack Marvin. So he's going to go and attack Marvin he's got a club is what it says. Nat 1. What does that do for him? He is going to make himself vulnerable. So maybe he trips. He trips over his little goat feet. And I already have the other 2 playing music. Would one come out to fight while the other one keeps playing the music to keep these guys stunned? I think that's what I will do. we'll have the other one hop out to fight. So one of these guys hop out. One of these guys comes hopping out like a little goat to attack Nura. Oh no, I used her own dice. That was a bad choice, but it didn't hit her anyway. So I have a weird situation here. So let's see how long our party is down for. 3 rounds. Okay, and I'm just going to roll them all. We're going to call that all of them. 3 rounds. So that was the first round. Now it's our attack. Marvin doesn't really want to go one-on-one. We might, but I don't know that we have a different option here. Yeah, no, I was thinking about an idea for her. I think we're just going to fight, but I think what we will do is Marvin will come over to try to help Nura. So he's going to come over here and attack. 19, that is a hit. Plus, so he's using his dagger. Sorry, D4 plus 1. 1. Here's the problem. Okay, so I moved my mic to right in front of me. Now I don't have a place to take notes. So 2 damage on that guy. And Nura will attack him. 19 there too. Nice. Nura can attack too. She's got a longsword. So even at a -1, that's funny. Oh, she does not. She really wants her bow. But there's no way she would leave him. So she's got to just attack with a regular. So D8. 5. He will fight back. Who's he going to attack? He was attacking Nura. Well, they're going to do the same thing. So who are they going to attack? 1, 2, 3. Nura. 4, 5, 6. Marvin. Nura. So he'll attack Nura with the purple die. 18 is a hit for sure. D4. Nura takes 1. Second one, he's going to come over behind Nura. Was thinking about this. Nura's AC sucks, so that's going to be a hit. Yeah, she's only at 12. Wow. So she's taken 2 damage now, that's all. I don't want to... Sorry, this is too... My setup needs some work. It's too hard for me to take notes. I usually take notes on the whiteboard. I'm not going to try and do that with the mic in front of me. I feel like this is a little awkward, but we'll get it done. Okay, so now we're 2 rounds in, right? But they don't really know that. Okay, Marvin, we're just going to duke it out, I think, for a minute. For a minute, anyway. All right, Marvin's going to attack the satyr. Nat 1. He doesn't have that lucky halfling feat, does he? Nura. 19 again. Nice. There's a D8. 6. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And... oh, I know what I should have done. That's kind of too late now. But I know what I should have done now. They are attacking Nura. So I'm just going to keep that up. We'll do 1 attack on Nura. Misses. And second one is probably a hit for D4. Get out of there, Alfonso. 3. Okay. That's another round down. I think next turn the rest of my crew wakes up, and I think we're going to survive till then fairly easily. So let's go. Nora. Misses. Marvin has to pick up his weapon. He dropped his weapon or something. I rolled a nat 1, so he's got to do something differently. Let's see what we got here. Satyrs are going to go, and then our crew is going to wake up. And I wonder if they could do it again. Oh, one of them hits. Both of them hit. So we have 2. Nura's taking some damage now. Oh, she's got some hit points too, though. She's getting up there because her level's pretty high. Okay, so I think maybe what happens is our guys start to like, whoa, what? Oh, we're fighting? What's going on? And at that, should I make the guy make another check? If they both just attacked, the third one would go and keep playing his music. So I'm going to try. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have those 3 make another charisma check to see if they can come back too, I guess. Nat 20. Abbott is fine. Abbott is fine. That'll be Orgo. Does Orgo have a bonus? Orgo has a +1. He's in. He does. He has a +1. Okay, I think we're good now. Thane. Thane does not make it. Thane is in a complete daze. That's all right, Thane. We don't need you. Not this time. Because now we're going to outnumber them. And on a nat 20, I think the way I'm going to determine what happens there is Abbott knows what's up. He's in a daze, and he can realize it was from the music. So we will keep attacking this guy. I think maybe here. So Marvin's going to attack. Oh, wait, this is back a little backwards from what I want. Nura's going to attack. Nura attacks 10 - 1. That's not going to hit. They're not hard to hit, but that's not going to do it. Marvin is going to attack. Is he better at range? No, he's better up close. So he's going to attack with his dagger. 8 + 7. That's a... Wow. He's got a big bonus. For 5. Max damage. He has taken a beating, this guy. And Marvin's going to then back off. And crawl underneath the cart. So he's actually under the cart, but I'll put him over the cart. Orgo is going to attack this guy to kind of pick him off from Nura and make him fight. Actually, that's dumb, isn't it? That's dumb. Orgo's going to go into Thane's spot, scoot him over a little bit, and see if we can finish off this guy. 13 should do it. Orgo attacks pretty well, right? D8 + 4 with the great axe. D8 + 4, so that's actually... Whoa, max damage. Orgo just... Ah, poor guy. Poor bastard. Orgo just kills off this satyr. Abbott rushes in to the cave. So he's going to be like just inside the cave mouth, and inside here is, can we see that? The third satyr. This is my last one. He's doing spells, so that's going to be his, it's not really a spell. We're going to pretend that's his music. And Abbott is going to go... What does Abbott have? I haven't done this in a while with him. He's going to use his barbarian technique, which is Rage. Wisdom 12. Yes. absolutely rages. On a nat 20, he's going to rage double. So he's going to rage +2 to attack and damage instead of +1. And he's going in with his Warhammer plus, so he's got a +8. That's a hit. Barely. For a D10 +2. If I can find one. There we go. D10. 5. I think on that note, the satyrs have lost one of theirs, and now they're pretty severely outnumbered. And I think I'll make a morale check for them. So they need a 15 or higher to keep fighting, basically. Ooh, what is added to morale? Wisdom? I think so. Their wisdom is only a +1. Oh, wrong book. I think if it's charisma, they fight, but I don't think it is. Oh, I thought morale was on here. It's not. Okay, anyway, I think I'm almost positive it's wisdom, so they don't make it. So they stop. They're like, no, don't hurt us. Like, we didn't want to fight. We were just trying to put you to sleep. Or whatever. Get you to leave us alone. So they're going to give up. They're going to put down their weapons and say, what do you want? What do you want? We'll give you what we've got. We'll give you our treasure. Just don't kill us. And I feel like that's good enough. So they're going to give us... I don't think they would give us everything they have, though. Unless they had to. And I'm not going to force that. So I'm going to say they give us half their gold, which is 41 gold pieces. And that's an XP. And also, this one has a tome, a magical tome that he doesn't understand. And so he's going to give us that. And I don't know that we can totally use it, but... Okay, and what we're going to do, I think what we're going to do... Oh, shit, I was going to do something. I'm going to roll a secret... Is it too late for this? I'm going to roll a secret check. And at disadvantage, but if the answer is yes, something's going to happen. Ooh. I better re-roll this one. Yes. Disadvantage. Yes, something happens. Okay, fair enough. So as they're giving up, essentially, I think our burglar is gonna show up. I shouldn't have led with that. I should have said, an arrow comes firing from the dark. I'm gonna give her the same. I know what I'm gonna do. Who's she gonna attack? We have Marvin's hidden. It wouldn't make sense for it to be him. I'm just going to roll it randomly. Can't be... Well, it could be anybody. Except for Alfonso. So that leaves us with 5. 1. Abbott. Okay. Okay. I know what that means. This is crazy. Okay. That means she was inside here. She was hiding out in here while they were out getting a sheep. And so she's going to attack Abbott. She's going to sneak. So if she gets... She's going to try to hide is what I'm saying. Is she hidden? No. She's not. This may affect. Gosh darn it, I should have done this sooner. I might actually make this change things just a little bit. So she didn't sneak, but she still gets to attack. And she rolls. Nat 1. Nat 1 means she didn't get her sneak check off. She completely gives up her position. And when she throws a dagger, I'm gonna give Abbott a chance to do something cool here. If Abbott can win a strength check with the satyr, yeah, Abbott versus satyr strength check. Abbott strength, satyr dex. Yep, Abbott will get it anyway. When Abbott sees her and she's rearing back to throw a dagger, he's gonna grab the satyr and use him as a shield, which is like the satyr rolled the nat 1. Poor bastard. And so he's going to be the one to get hit for 2d4. Now, she wasn't trying to hit him, though. So 4 damage. Okay. Our turn? She went. No, it's the satyr's turn. I'm going to now say. Not that they're. I rolled the morale check, but I don't. I'm going to say that she came into the picture before the morale check. Because this might put them in a situation where they have help, even though she's only attacked them so far. So, how do we do that? I'm thinking a reaction check for the satyrs instead of a morale check. But what would the reaction check be? To her? No, you know what? We're going to make it I'm going to do this. Did they join her in the fight against us? That's what I'm going to say. Did they join her in the fight against us? I'm just going to make it 50-50. So on a high, yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, and or yes, but. I think I maybe know what that is. So they're going to fight with her. So where are we at? Okay, so this guy is going to keep fighting. He's going to attack. Even though he just got hit by her, he saw what was happening and he knows it was Abbott's fault. So he's going to attack Abbott. 14, I think, is going to hit. Should have some cool music. That's one of the things I got to start remembering to do. 14, he's a 15, so that does hit for D4. Abbott takes damage. This guy will attack. He was attacking Nura. Now Orgo's here. I think he would still keep attacking Nura. They're not dummies. 18 hits. For D4 only. They're not exactly lethal with the clubs. But they don't have another... Holy crap. They don't have another option, I don't think, weapon-wise. I probably should give them bows, because they have bows. Yeah, this guy has a bow. I'm going to give him a bow. But that won't help, because he's... Never mind. It's not going to matter. This guy. Okay, so they both went. She went. So she's now on their initiative. Abbott's going to yell out, "She's in here!" And he's going to not worry about this guy and go for her. So he's going to shuck him aside and run over and attack her. 17. Big hit. D10. Is that what I said for Abbott? No. Yeah. D10 Warhammer. And he's got +2 right now. Oh, crap. 10. All right. Nice. Good deal. Good deal. Orgo's going to attack this satyr. Well, wait. Do I want that? At what point does Thane wake up? I have to roll another. That's what I do. Because he did not make it. Another 4. Oh, crap. I don't even know when that's going to be. I'll try and remember. He's at 1. I'm losing track of what I'm doing here. Holy crap. It's our turn. I know what's going to happen. Marvin is going to is going to try to sneak out the other side and come up. So he gets a chance to sneak. I'm going to... Ooh. Yeah. He gets a chance to sneak. Got it. Ugh. Crit. Huge. So he gets advantage on the attack, and on a crit, well, he gets advantage on the attack. He's going to try and stab him with his dagger. 8. Is that a hit? It's still a hit. Thank goodness. So he does... God, what is it even that he does? D4 plus 1, but it's also +3 dice. So it'll be 4d4 plus 1. 3. What? 6, 7, 8. That's weak. Okay, that's okay. I wanted it to be a lot better. Orgo's going to help him fight. Yeah, Orgo's going to attack here. 19, big hit. What does he have? Great Axe, D8 plus 4. Sweet, +4 damage. I love that. 8, nice. Max damage, that's 12. Ooh, he's almost dead. On that note, I feel like Nura should try to take him out. So she's going to get away. She will. She's going to get away, come over here and shoot a bow at him instead. Yeah. Nura with the bow. She's so much better with the bow. There it is. That's going to kill him. No roll necessary. So he all of a sudden is getting it from every side, and down he goes. Uh-oh. This poor guy is like... I think he would... I feel like he would run. It's their turn. I don't think... She's in trouble now. I was going to give her a fighting chance, but she's in trouble now. Could I go back to using the music again? I feel like they've already made the save against the music, so they shouldn't have to again. So, oh God, what do I do? So I'm going to make a morale check with him, who's now seen 2 of his buddies go down. 7. So he's going to run. He's going to run from his own home and just try to get safe. And hop away. Hop, 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 hop. And we might let him go. I don't know that we need to kill him. Because she's who we really want, and we now kind of have her in a bad spot. She will... There's not much she can do, is there? Because she's so outnumbered. Dang it. Yeah. She's in trouble. Okay, she's not... at this point, though, she only knows about Abbott. Well, except that we've seen her. So she's going to fight for the moment. She's going to fight. And I think she can only just fight him. So she gets 2 attacks. Shit. So I'll give her 2 attacks. I'll give her an attack against Abbott. That's right. 12 is going to hit, maybe. 12 plus 6. That is going to hit for 2d4. Okay. That's right. The 2 attacks is why. So 5 on Abbott. And then she's going to run. And on the way out the door, she's going to throw a dagger at Abbott. 19. That is definitely going to hit. For another 7. Pretty brutal, pretty brutal. So she's going to get 6 squares away. So she's going to run this way past Nura. Not much she can do just yet, but she'll run that way. Orgo and Nura now see her, and she's not able to hide from where she's at all or anything like that. So Nura will just turn and fire. 10, I don't think is going to hit. Ooh, wait. It's going to be close, actually. Nura has a +3. Nope, a miss. Orgo is going to try to hit her. 10. He is going to hit with a 10. Yep, because he's got a +8. D8 plus 4. 6 damage. Who else we got? Oh, Marvin. Marvin can try to hide because she didn't know he was there. She wouldn't know his whereabouts. He can even be hiding behind the body there. He's good. He hides because he gets advantage on his stealth check. And he's going to shoot his crossbow at her. Advantage on the attack. Oh, nat 20. Holy shit. So nat 20 is going to be... means he's hidden is 4d6, right? And because of the crit, it's 8d6. Do I have that right? I think he's got 8d6. This could be it for her. One shot. Sweet. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 15, and... oh, 15 and 6, 21, 24. Plus, yep, 24 plus 16, 40 damage. I made her an assassin. I decided she kind of became a pretty big enemy. Okay, wow. I feel like that combat was way slower than it needs to be. Where we were not necessarily in the dark, so I didn't have to light a torch. She's dead. I wasn't necessarily trying to kill her. Okay, so one satyr got away. I'm going to go back on my word, and now we get the whole gold from the satyrs. Because now we get to ransack the place. Let me see if I missed anything here. So they had the tome. The gold was... I love the little details like this. Another satyr has saved 82 gold pieces in a lamb's bladder. It smells horrible, but is a functional watertight bag for 1 or 2 gear slots. That's kind of cool. Now we also have her. And I think what we're going to do is somehow I know that she had a bag of holding. I wrote down way back when, so I don't know how I even came up with that, but I wrote down burglar with a bag of holding. So I think I rolled for treasure for her or something, and that's what she had, a bag of holding. So we're going to take that for sure as well. And maybe, and I think so here's her story. She was a burglar. I don't know the whole story now, and I don't get to ask her. But she was a burglar carrying around a bag of holding and planting stolen goods on our people. So probably trying to get the fuzz off of her tail. So I'm gonna say her bag of holding was essentially carrying a bunch of stolen goods. And I think here's what I'm going to do. I love treasure rolls. I'm going to roll the treasure check for her at disadvantage. So I'd have to roll two. Both dice have to be a 4 or higher to get a treasure off her. Oh, no, not quite. Because I think that the bag of holding came from a treasure roll when I first met her. That's the only thing I could think of. So she didn't have any additional treasure, but what she does have is a bag of stolen goods. And they were we initially found her in was it Makuza? I think Makuza. And how far are we from there? Let me check my map real quick if I could without mucking everything up. Okay, here's our map. We are now 3812 down here. Makuza's up here, so I actually think we're closer to a couple different cities. We're close to Saburo. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back and find those knights. And I think since we talked to them and had a deal, like, let's track down this burglar lady, who actually now I'm calling assassin, and they wanted her too. We're going to go back to those knights and we're going to turn in the stolen goods to them and show them this is what she was doing. This is probably why she ran from you guys when you accosted or tried to accost her. And let's see, what do they do? They're going to, I think that because, do we take the stolen goods back to Makuza where she was, or do we, I know, let's do this. Was she more or less renowned around the area? So there's a town near us that we haven't been to, Saburo. So was she like making the runs between between Saburo, Makuza, Forkari, Casayas, Arazidi? I'm gonna just do that at an oracle check. So on a high roll, yes, she was. On a low roll, no. High, yes, she was. Yes, and yes, but. Yes, but maybe they weren't all on her case. But that means that her stolen goods could be from anywhere up there. So we're going to turn the stolen goods into the knights to try and get them back to their, to the rightful owners or rightful, whatever. The Good Lord, I don't have words. I'm like my wife. She can never find the right word. And law, the people of the law. Okay, so I think that's a good place to stop. We got wounded a little bit. I felt like that might have been a lot more dangerous than it was. I should have maybe brought her in earlier because my idea was that she might join the battle in the middle, but it wouldn't be a guarantee. I did roll for it. But that kind of made sense if she was stalking us. Or, like I said, we knew she was in the area, so she found this cave. That all makes sense. I like stuff like that happening in solo games. But I think what we're going to do is just stop here and figure out where we go next. We kind of can close this thread. We killed her. And we'll have some good XP. She didn't have anything else on her. Oh, I do think though that I think it's likely that we would get a reward. I think it's likely that we would get a reward for bringing her to justice. Like, was there a bounty on her head or, wanted posters around or whatever. And I think that's probably pretty likely, especially since we had that propose war prompt. So knights. I think I had kind of said, maybe they're offering some kind of reward. So let's just do this. Let's roll a treasure check at advantage to see if they do give us a reward. Yes, they do. And the reward is going to be, how about if the reward is a 3 to 6 treasure? Because that's what level she is, or 4 to 6, I mean. 4 to 6 treasure. Here we go. Let's have a decent one. No, not at all. 16. A bag of rare spices. Is that too weak? Should I roll it at advantage? A bag of rare spices. That's really weird. No, I'm going to call that. Bag of rare spices. It's kind of weak for a reward for bringing someone to justice like this. But maybe we say that's what the knights had. So maybe they're known for some certain spice in this area. I haven't been to Saboro, so like I said, I haven't read the background for that city yet. But it'd be really cool if there's something about spices in the city. It's kind of unlikely, shot in the dark. But I'll say they had some spices on them for whatever reason. And that was their reward. It's what they can reward us on the spot. Okay, sounds good. Thanks for watching. And Terra Invictus continues. And it's kind of wide open what's happening next. I've really done pretty thorough job in this area. And I initially came here looking for someone that I'm starting to think I'm never going to find. So I might be just completely in the wrong spot. But it's wide open. I don't really know what I'm going to do next. So we'll see next time on Terra Invictus.